All right, we're back, man. Let's play the good message that we got going on, by Mr. Pierre. I think the message is really good. But the title of this story is Mark Carney was installed as Canada's Prime Minister. So please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's get the subscribers up to 1,000. And let's keep it going, man. But I think this is a really good message. I really do appreciate this message. I think the message is pretty good. All right, I think it's pretty good. All right, so let's play this, but I got to make sure. Let's get this up here. Oh, let's go. All right, let's try it. I got to share this on X, but let's play it here.
You know, Anna and I, it might seem like we have different stories. She was born in cattle country in Venezuela and then emigrated here to Canada, starting off in a tiny basement apartment in Montreal. 6 people, her dad up at the crack of dawn, picking fruit in a farm field to feed the family. I was born to a teenage mother way over in Western Canada, and she put me up for adoption to 2 school teachers. But they taught me about the Canadian promise, the beautiful Canadian promise, that anyone from anywhere can achieve anything, that hard work gets you a great life in a beautiful house on a safe street, protected by brave troops under a proud flag. Canada, let's bring it home!
So again, I think the message is good, but there's a lot of things going on, and Carbon Tax Carnage, he's an evil guy. Yeah, Carbon Tax Carnage is an evil guy. I think he's very evil. So I think people need to start to wake up and smell the coffee. Wake up and smell the coffee, man, because this guy's making his move. Yeah, he's making his move, and it's becoming very dangerous to the civilization that we live in. That's the way I look at it. But maybe I'm wrong about that. People in the comment section will definitely tell me. Let's play this here. All right, so let's go through the news here. So X was down, but he says Elon Musk says foreign powers behind massive cyber attack on X. This terrifying interview raises specter of World War III. Interesting, right? Trudeau's ex-wife Sophia eyebrow-raising comment as he leaves office. I commented under her Instagram thing, and I'll show you what I said. Where is my comment here? Did I get some likes on that? No, I didn't get no likes on that. Not yet, anyway. Okay, let's see if my comment is here. Yeah, my comment is there, so I'm going to share this. So this is what I said. So what did Sophia say? So she said, that's her thing there, right? Or whatever. Talk about brothers and sisters. I said, Canadian brothers and sisters, your ex-husband shut down Parliament and called the truckers a small fringe minority. Hasn't Justin Trudeau learned anything from February 2022? Hasn't he? I said, thank you, Donald Trump, for showing Canadians what a true leader does for his country. Mr. Blackface, Justin Trudeau, disrespected foundational Black Canadians. Justin Trudeau is the worst prime minister in Canada's history. That's what I said. That's what I said under her post. What does her post go? She goes, it's been quite the journey, hasn't it? Maybe one day I'll find the words to describe the depth of the experience I had as a simple human. A woman, a non-official first lady, and as a mom raising 3 kids, while his loving father, Justin, was in full service to his country. When a chapter ends, a new one begins. I'm so proud of the hard work the Liberal team has accomplished. But shouldn't you be talking about Justin Trudeau's accomplishments? I don't understand. Maybe because there is no accomplishments? What's going on, Turan? What's up, bro? What's up, man? We are back. Right? So it's like, okay, you're not talking about Justin Trudeau's accomplishments because there is none. That's the whole thing. Because Carbon Tax Carney was Justin Trudeau's economic advisor for 5 years. Okay, so we got that going on. Oh, I was demonetized. Yeah, I was demonetized. So I was like, well, what's the point of even doing videos? I could probably get the monetization back because, I got a strike. So I'm just waiting for the strikes to run out. Waiting for the strikes to run out, and then I'll be able to apply for the monetization. But if not, I'll just set up a PayPal, and people can donate through the PayPal. That'll be the best bet anyway, because YouTube takes like 30%. 30% of your income anyway. So it's like, what's the point? I need an incentive to even do this. If I don't have no incentive, I'm not doing it. So anyway, I'll set up a PayPal or Cash App in Canada or something like that if you want to donate. But okay, so we got that going on. Back to the news here. So there was a mass shooting in Canada. Yeah, there was a mass shooting in Canada. I'm just trying to look for it. Yeah, here it is here. So there was a mass shooting in Canada. Scarborough pub shooting. Toronto police are investigating a shooting at a pub near Scarborough Town Centre that sent at least 12 people to the hospital on March 7, 2025. Guys showed up, pulled out some blickies, and started firing. That's why I don't go to these clubs. I don't waste my time. Nope, don't waste my time. 12 people were injured, and they're looking for suspects up here. So when they say, mass shootings don't happen in Canada. No, they do. They happen in Canada. Yeah, they happen in Canada. Okay, so let's go here. Let's go. All right, here you go. Here's some more breaking news. How come they're not talking about this? Former CDC, and you have to pay for it, but former CDC boss reveals bombshell new evidence of COVID cover-up and says father of the virus, Fauci, concealed Wuhan lab leak to protect United States spies embedded in China. How come they don't mention this? They said not a word, not a peep. Not a word, not a peep. Okay, let's go down. Let's see. So this lady here, YouTube star dead at 25 after being laced on birthday trip to Mexico. Rest in peace. Let's go down. I don't know about this. There's some backlash. I'm gonna play some Scott Jennings clips here because I like Scott Jennings on CNN. He just dismantles their ideology. It's really crazy. Okay, let's see if we can find that. When was this? March 8th? Okay, here's some Scott Jennings.
Republicans absolutely voted for this.
Okay, people do not want government waste, that's for sure, but they didn't vote for foresters to get fired.
Look,
they didn't vote for the parks to be closed.
Look, you guys,
veterans to be fired.
You guys keep trying to create this fantasy land where Donald Trump is not popular, where Republicans are mad.
Republicans are mad. They shut down the town halls.
Can you name a single Democrat in Congress who's more popular than Donald Trump right now?
Listen,
Answer, no.
Scott,
the reality is
Republicans, right? They're actually having these debates on live television. It's actually pretty interesting, right? So salute to Scott Jennings, dismantling liberal lies and these liberal women lying. What else do I got going on? I have I don't want to play that. Don't want to play that. This woman, Jasmine Crockett, got caught in a lie. She's a Democrat. What did she lie about? Here, play the video.
It is not a criminal violation to enter the country illegally. It's not a criminal. It's a crime. It's not a crime.
No, it's a crime. It's a crime.
They're so frustrated because they really.
It's a crime.
It is not a criminal violation to enter the country illegally.
It's a crime.
It's not a criminal. It's a crime. It's not a crime, which is why they're so frustrated, because they really want our local law enforcement to go out and round up people when they could be looking out for the murderers and the sexual abusers.
She lied, guys. More Democrat lies. It's literally a crime. Literally a crime. So this is Justin Trudeau dancing on some kind of yacht? I don't know how true that is. Okay. Let's go down. So this is on the TTC in Toronto. This guy's just lighting matches and throwing it everywhere. I showed somebody this video earlier. Look, he just lights matches and flicks them everywhere. Look, on the train. And not one of these guys would stand up to him because they're cogs in a machine. They're the ultimate cowards that just walk amongst the society. They have no spine. They have no spine. Look, he's lighting matches and just flicking it on like, what kind of civilization are we living through, man? He's lighting matches and throwing it. Look, watch. He's gonna light one and he's gonna flick it. And this is supposed to be normal? Okay. All right. So did you guys catch this NYPD woman? Oh, I gotta dismantle you. You want me to dismantle your ass? Okay, let's do it. Watch this shit, guys. You guys want to know what happened? Look, here you go. NYPD cop under fire for obscene video as fellow officers share it around the precinct. Right? The NYPD detective assigned to the Special Victims Unit, SVU. You know when they do the right, the Special Victims Unit. Bonon dun 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 dun. Bonon dun 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 dun. Hold on, let's play that there. Let's get this audio here. Hold on. Audio. And we're gonna play. But no, no. Do.
I want to tell you about a girl named Quick hit the
This is fucking insane, man. All right, let's get back to it. It's just funny, right? I told you because we have social media. They believe they can just do anything without consequences. It's just that's. All right, let's put this back up. So there you have it. NYPD cop under fire for obscene videos fellow officers shared around the precinct. All right, I want to tell you about a girl named Keisha Square Raps Squire or Esquire. Ass is thick, just want to smash it quick. Ma'am, you're a cop. You're supposed to uphold the law. And you just have to be seen in one of these rap videos. Why? She's attractive. But is that it? Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. It's probably gone viral and all that kind of stuff. But, she's going to do what she want to do. I mean, she's a police officer shaking her ass for money. I guess. I guess. I guess. Let's go to the comments. How did she get a uniform trousers that fitted humongous bum? I bet she likes donuts too. Disgusting. Does anyone have her IG her at on IG so I can give her a piece of my mind? That's what someone said. She can kiss her career goodbye. Meanwhile, there are a lot of people out there struggling to get a basic minimum wage job, and a low IQ trash like this are able to get a career as a detective making $70K a year. Clown world. No reason to worry about the world we're leaving behind for them. The issue is the world young adults are creating for themselves and their children. That's right. What's with the lips? Twerking is disgusting. Who wants to see someone's fat arse wobbling in their face? It just makes them look extremely cheap and nasty. Usually police worry about getting hurt, but now it seems they might get more worried about messing their makeup. This woman is a disgrace to the department. How can you take a police office like this piece of trash seriously? Get rid of her. Always twerking and lurking, but never working. Always twerking and lurking, but never working. Wasting time on this nonsense. Investigate police brutality, racism in the ranks. Cops can murder and just move to a different state. Ladies, why degrade yourself this way? What makes you think twerking would make a man respect you? No matter how good you twerk, you just sent a message that you're just an object with no self-respect. That's what they want. That's what they want, unfortunately. But anyway, that's a story that went crazy viral, I guess. It's just gonna get more crazier every day anyway, so it doesn't really matter at this point. So Elon was talking to Kudlow, talking about the DDoS attack. Trump is there. There's some protests in Toronto. Or no, not Toronto, New York City. This is Trudeau responding to the tariffs. Justin Trudeau responding to the tariffs from Donald Trump. Police are clashing with Palestinian protesters. There's carbon tax carnage. Mark Carney on tariff war. I don't care about what he's saying. This guy had a debate. Al Green was kicked out. So anyway, Canada and all this stuff is in a bad position. And I know people are starting to see it, but we were talking about this, man. We talked about this for years. We said, yo, something's not right. And so people are disillusioned. That's basically what it is. Look at this one. People are losing their minds. Yes, they're losing their minds. Was biking today. Guy was blogging the entire bike lane in Simcoe before Wellington in front. I stopped, took photos of the plates to make it work. Guy comes out and starts accosting me like I just broke something on his car. I explained to him that it's illegal. You can't just park there. He starts yelling at me saying he knows. So said a report. Can we get back to accountability when people start respecting the world and people around them? I see constant glued. Look, I see people constantly glued to their phones. Every day I see many people so oblivious to the world around them that they almost get hurt or hurt someone. What is this going to address? I said, when is this going to be addressed seriously? Hey man, this is the world they created. Right? It's a lack of enforcement. There's no fear in breaking rules. This is actually never yeah, so they don't care, man. So understand they don't care about your life. So you have to understand to care about your life. Yeah, Ken Frey, what's up, man? He said, make Canada the true North strong and free again. Canada, the 51st state. Well, I do think that we're going to become the 51st state. I believe that. If Pierre loses, it's gonna go down. It's going down. Yeah, it's going down, bro, because we can't continue on like this, man. Let's talk about the tax monetary policy in Canada. Okay, let's go with the Canada's dollar. Oh, I might have spelled it wrong. Isn't there a map? Like, I thought there was a map that you could go on. Let's go with that. Oh, there it is. So this is what I mean, man. It's gone up a bit. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. So it's gone up a little bit. But I just want, yeah, there it is. 69 cents for every one United States dollar. Look at that, bro. I mean, like, just look at that. And it's gone down even more. Look at that. And then I think through the pandemic, I think we're going to go back 5 years from now. Now look at that. 5 years from now, we were at 72 cents for every one American dollar. Look at that. And then I remember it got to, this is 2021. We got to 80 cents. Even 82 cents, 83 cents. Then we slowly started to decline. And now we're at 69 cents. But I think it did drop to 56 cents when Trudeau said he was going to resign. Yeah. So I don't know. It's just interesting. Yeah, it's very interesting. So you got that going on, but let's go to this market. Let's go to Canadian or poly market. That's what I was doing some research on. Some poly market stuff. Poly market predictions. Okay, so we got some predictions here. Let's go global elections. Where's Canada? Here we go. So it's to be determined, right? Okay, let's start here. So there you have it, right? Next Prime Minister of Canada after the election, Pierre is at 63%. Carbon tax Carney is at 36%. Don't let them lie to you about the polls, because they're lying to Canadians about the polls. That's why they've installed carbon tax Carney now. Right? That's why they installed him under Justin Trudeau. But Pierre is likely to win at 63% right now. Carbon tax Carney is 36%. Those are the two candidates for liberal or conservative. Okay? So there you have it. Let's go 1 hour ago. I mean, Pierre is still hitting. So I got to make as many videos as I can to combat their narrative, to bring carbon tax carnage's numbers down even more. Down even more. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah. So again, this is where we're betting on to win. Let's go back. And then which party wins most seats in Canadian election? Conservative is at 65%. The Liberal liars are at 33% in the polls. Pierre's at 65%. Like their party's at 65%. So they're looking pretty good right now. Right? Under Justin Trudeau, under Justin Trudeau, his numbers were so abysmal. That's why he resigned and installed carbon tax Carney. Right? He resigned. Like his numbers were so bad. Like his approval rating was like 21%. So he had to resign to install carbon tax carnage to bring the numbers back up. That's why the numbers back up. Because if they didn't do that, it wouldn't. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. But anyway, this is what we're seeing here. 33%. So we want to make this number 0, 5, not even 5. Let's make it 0. They have lied. The Liberal Party of Canada has lied to Canadians for so many years. I have no reason to go my way to go vote for people that have lied to me. No, I'm not doing that. That's not going to happen. But the Liberal Party, this is the transgenderism. This is pro-abortion. Right? They're pro-abortion, pro-abortion, pro-transgenderism, pro-LGBTQ plus IA. They're for DEI hire based on diversity, equity, and inclusion. Not hiring based on merit, not meritocracy. That's not them. They're not doing that. I can show you images to prove this. Told you I will never vote for them ever. And I've never voted for them. Because I lean more independent, but since I can't vote for them, I'm voting Conservative Party. But anyway, I digress. Just want to put that in. What we got for pop culture? Let's see if there's anything up here. Donald Trump, True Social Post. So that's just polymarket stuff. Even Obama's getting divorced in 2025 is up there. Right? So anyway, yeah, that's the Canadian stuff there. I should have bet on polymarket. I probably would have won some money. Because I predicted Trudeau's going to resign. Like, I should have done this. I should have done this. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, let's go back to... But yeah, I don't think I can get any previous polling here. Oh, this is the popular vote. Which party will win the popular vote in the next Canadian election? Yeah, so this is the popular vote. So the popular vote is 75% conservative. And you could say progressive conservative, like in Canada. It's like progressive conservative, I guess. But they're at a 75% chip to win the popular vote. Liberals is at 23%. They're not very popular. That's the whole point. They're not even very popular. This is 1 hour ago. Let's go 1 month ago. Like still declining. Still. They dropped off from 26% to 23%. But we can go to their policies if you really want to see what the policies are. You want to do that? Let's go and do that because I got a little bit of time today. So let's go. You know what? Let's go with it. So they already put Mark Carbon Tax Carnage up there. They already put him up there. Okay. They got Donald Trump's face up there. Oh, yeah, and by the way, they're trying to paint Donald Trump as the guy that has caused so much economic damage to Canadians. Like, no, absolutely not. Look, they already put Mark Carney's name up there. Let's look for... I got to find the policies. Okay, let's see. All right, so let's see what we got here. Oh, you can type that out? No, you can't type it out. All right, so this is their policies, right? Like a full graph of their policies. So as a Canadian, I'm going to tell you if it's going to... As a Canadian, I'm going to tell you if it's going to if it benefited me or if it didn't, and I can do it quickly. Affordable housing, that's 4. They want to do a Windsor, Quebec City high-speed rail, investing in Canadian defense and security. Okay. Primary healthcare availability, 4 weeks of paid vacation, and overdue reform to catch up to Canada's industrialized peers and bring our work-life balance into the 21st century. I don't know what that means. Climate crisis. They're just like Biden. You guys remember decrepit, degenerative Biden? All right. Remember all the corruption with Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden, the Hunter Biden laptop by 150? 150 intelligent officers said, "Oh, it's Russian disinformation." Come to find out that they were lying about that. I think the climate quote unquote crisis is a lie. I believe the Earth recycles itself. We've had one of the harshest winters up here. I digress, man. Installing guaranteed livable basic income. GLBI. Oh, so they want a UBI, but they want to install a livable basic income. Oh, I didn't know they were trying to do that. Huh? Did you guys know that? Installing a guaranteed livable basic income. Enhancing use of railways for public transportation, a climate change mitigation strategy. Again, these guys are not God. They're not God. This is why they were so draconian when it comes to the COVID-19 pandemic, the lockdowns, right? It showed like they were putting up satellite images saying that carbon emissions were down because people were staying at home, quarantining and staying at home, not being able to go outside. You guys remember that? Or I'm just making shit up again, right? Like, it's crazy. Anyway, I digress. Free movement between Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and the United Kingdom. Combating disinformation in Canada. Did you guys know they're trying to ban X? Did you guys know that? I think X and YouTube and Rumble are the and a little bit of Instagram, not too much, but I go with X, YouTube, Rumble. Those are the platforms that I use. All right, X is really good because it's like in a flash of a moment you can see a comment appear, and like you know what I'm saying. This technology is great. I think it's really good, but they're gonna try to shut down X. A Citizens Assembly electoral forum created livable, walkable cities to fight climate change. They want 15-minute cities. They want 15-minute cities. Save lives, keep seniors home, truth in politics, food security and agricultural support, a green transition for the prairie provinces, fair, accessible telecommunications, lifting Canadian seniors out of poverty, modernizing the Canadian justice system. Also, soft on crime policies, huh? Where these criminals can go out there and commit acts of violence, can go out there and make our streets more dangerous, and then the judge, right, the justice of the peace will just let them back out in the streets. Is that what you mean? Modernizing the Canadian justice system? Is that what you're talking about? Because that's what it seems like it is to me. You want me to give you an exhibit? Because I'll give you an exhibit. Let's go with watch this one. Hold on, let me get it to you. Okay, hold on, let me see. I don't know if this one is. Oh, you want to hear it? Here you go.
By the member from Fundy Royal. It is an important debate that we're and first responders came out in the pouring rain to honor this fallen officer at his funeral in his hometown of Barrie. We know that one of the accused of this heinous crime was out on bail after being charged with multiple offenses.
Soft on crime policies.
In 2018, he received a life prohibition from owning firearms. In 2021, he was charged with several firearms offenses and assaulting a peace officer. He was later released on bail with conditions, but failed to appear in court. On September 6, 2022, a warrant was issued for his arrest, and additional charges were laid, and once again, he failed to appear. The news of the tragic death of Officer Priscilla shook our small community.
Again, soft on crime policies. I don't have to keep reiterating that. Let's continue. Helping farmers transition to more sustainable farming practices. What does that mean, guys? Well, from what I understand, they want to implement bugs into your food. They want to implement bugs into your food, crickets in your meals. Oh, certified, don't say that. You're just making shit up. Go do your research. Or do you want me to pull it up? Justin Trudeau authorized a cricket farm. I think it was in Kitchener. Hold on. Anyway, the point is they're trying to have this kind of bad policies. Hold on, let me pull this up. Don't say that.
This is a top sirloin cut. It cost $18 for 3 of them. A lot of chefs say that it's the most fun cut to cook. With the top sirloin, you can do a lot of things with sauces, with different spices, with different methods of cooking. And these, well, these are crickets. I'm not sure what the grading system is for crickets, but I'm gonna eyeball these and say they're double A. Now, one of these is a delicious meal for humans. The other is a delicious meal for other animals. Unless you're Justin Trudeau. Let me explain.
I'm Nicole Kidman, and I am going to eat bugs.
This video isn't actually about whether or not it's gross to eat bugs. This video is about government waste, not just on big things, but on things like this, subsidizing cricket production. Now, as the cost of living crisis keeps hurting Canadian families, a lot of people have had to cut back on their groceries.
Right.
They literally swap out beef for chicken, or they eat less.
Yes.
Some parents are reporting that they're literally skipping meals just so that their children can eat.
The resurgence of scurvy in Canada is raising concerns of broader issues related to growing food insecurity and the rise in cost of groceries.
But there's one thing you can't cut back on. You can't choose to send the government less of your tax dollar. If they determine you owe them something, they will collect it. They will take it right off your paycheck. They will send collections agencies after you. One day, they will send the police to arrest you to force you to pay your taxes. So the least we can expect is that the government would treat your tax dollars with respect,
right,
and only spend it on things that are absolutely necessary. Now, Justin Trudeau wastes a lot of your money, and it adds up to big bucks, like the Canada infrastructure.
Right? This is why he resigned. This is why they installed carbon tax carnage. It's all a friggin' like 5D chess move. It's crazy. So anyway, the corruption is real. This is why society was breaking down. Okay, let's continue. So anyway, they want to say they want to transition to sustainable farming practices. Well, damn, I mean, maybe they're just trying to, sell people to eat bugs, I guess. I don't know. Improve community climate resilience. Canadian wastewater resolution. 5-Wing Goose Bay be designated primary search for a rescue base. Dedicate air resources. Northern Energy Solution. So when Donald Trump gets out there and he says, we're going to send 25% tariffs on Canada, this messes with their policies, what their plans are. what their plans are, what their policies are. Look at this, Young Liberals of Canada. Where is it? Okay, let's go. Public safety. So anyway, their policies are there. You know, I could be here all day showing you that. Look, they want to combat disinformation. That's mean they want to shut down X, because X combats in real time. X shows they're lying in real time. Right? It shows they're lying in real time. But anyway, I digress on that part. So yeah, they have some. They're very. I just think the Liberal Party of Canada is evil. I'm just going to keep it a bean. I think they're very evil. Yep, I think they're evil. I do. I think they're very evil. Okay, what else do we got here? Is this Kamala? Oh, I can't stand that clown. So they have this hashtag elbows up Canada, whatever the F that means. Okay, so let's go through it. Oasis, Canada's biggest selling orange juice brand, sources their orange juice from Brazil, not the United States. But don't expect a Maple MAGA anti-Canadian truth seeker account worry about the facts. If they didn't spread disinformation, they wouldn't have anything. So number one, let me say this now. When I go into the store, I have to go to the grocery store probably tomorrow. But when I go in there, I'm going to buy whatever goddamn item I effing want to, okay? No liberal, no narrative from the government can dictate to me what items I should buy. And I'm not boycotting American items. I'm just not doing that, okay? Let me say it again. As a Canadian, I am not boycotting American items. I'm not even going to, if their national anthem comes on, I'm not even going to boo their national anthem. Why? Because I respect their country. And I think Canada will become the 51st state. These cogs in the machine, they just do what they're told. Like, they're mindless drones. They'll just do what they're told. They'll just do what they're told. United States orange juices aren't selling. Poop emoji. Canadian orange juices are sold out. Go Canada. So let me give you a story, right? So, you know, I walked into, there's a store they call Giant Tiger up here in Canada. And it's like, oh, when you walk in, it says proud to be Canadian. So what they're saying is, let's take down the LGBTQIA and transgender logos and put up proud to be Canadian logos. That's how they changed the narrative. They changed the narrative. They're pro-LGBTQ. They're pro-transgenderism. They took those flags and posters down. And because now you have a bunch of cogs that hate Donald Trump and all this kind of thing, right? I can agree with some of the things that Trump is doing. I can disagree with some of the things Trump is doing. They put up Canadian flags. Proud to be Canadian. But why weren't you proud to be Canadian 20 fucking years ago? 30 years ago? 40 years ago? 50 years ago? But now all of a sudden that Canada might be annexed and become the 51st state. I'm proud to be Canadian. When I go to the store, I'm not going to buy United States made orange juice. You guys are cogs in the machine, man. You guys are cogs in the machine. You guys will make anyone go crazy. I don't believe that. Right? So this is what they're doing. It says fascism is the ideology of ignorance, arrogance, and hate. It's literally in the comments where the oranges is coming from. This post makes you look like a retard. Exactly. Okay, so anyway, they're proud to buy Canadian orange juice. Yeah, anyway, so we got that going on. So they have this, hashtag elbows up. Canada has allies and friends. That's what they're saying, elbows up. So I'm supposed so I'm supposed to cross my elbows and make a stern face. Come on, man, this is disgusting. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. So Canadians will never let Pierre sell out our country to Trump. That's the inversion. It's Mark Carney that's going to sell out Canadian to Trump. That's what I believe. It's going to be carbon tax Carney that's going to sell out Canada to Donald Trump. Carbon tax Carney is as weak or as weaker as Justin Trudeau. He's probably even more weaker than Justin Trudeau. But anyway, have you seen our video van in Ottawa? If you do, take a picture and tag us. So they got this van here. This is Parliament, where they don't. Right? So what else we got? So this is them booing the anthem, right? Like, yeah, they were booing the anthem. I would never boo a nation's national anthem. Like, I'm just not doing that. I'm just not doing that. Okay, so here's some truths here. Donald Trump, secure the Canadian border, potential 25% tariffs, 50 first state jokes. So Canadians are mad at Trump, but not Trudeau. Wake up, Canada. Justin Trudeau, carbon tax, personal income tax, corporate income tax, goods and service tax, GST, other federal taxes and levies, excise tax, fuel excise tax, alcohol excise duty, tobacco excise duty, cannabis excise duties, which then other than alcohol, tobacco, and cannabis, custom duties, tariffs, air traveler security charge, luxury tax, provincial territorial taxes, capital gains tax, land transfer tax, media tax, regulation tax, CPP tax, and business tax. I pay CPC right now. Okay. Right now. Okay. I'm going to pull this up on my phone right now. I'm going to tell you how much I paid in taxes to the federal government. I'll put it this way. I pay taxes in the federal government. I have a statement that how much taxes I paid. If I talk about the last paycheck, I pay taxes to the CPP tax. The idea that, we're just going to tax you and you have no say in where the tax money goes is really asinine. It's asinine. I mean, that's just what it is. So they're just trying to point the blame why Canada's economy is messed up. That's what he says, right? We are Canadians. Thank you. F Trump. No, I'm not going to use that sign. It's the inversion. I'd buy an F Trudeau sign before I buy an F Trump sign. Right? So I think some of these Canadians are becoming unhinged and they're becoming very violent. And it's showing every single day. Every single day. Oh, let's talk about how they took down the liquor, LCBO. So this, I mean, I haven't, I don't drink alcohol anyway, unless it's like a social gathering. But they took down, they were taking down like alcohol and United States made alcohol. Look at this shit. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Here it is. Look at this. Like why? Like, what is that gonna do? And they had to get a black guy to do it. They had to get a brother to put him. They had to get a brother to do their dirty work for them. They had to get him to go to the shelf with boxes, gloves, and put down take down the American bottles. Why couldn't these liberals do their dirty work themselves? And by the way, these bottles have already been bought. They've already been bought. They've already been bought. You sell it to make more money, to get your money back, and they've already been bought. So they're just taking down United States bought liquor, and they get a black man to do the dirty work. That's it. They get a black guy to do the dirty work. Right? I'm pretty sick. Why are we having a trade war with America? Oh, because Donald Trump said he was putting tariffs. Okay. All right. Hey, I'm in the liquor store. I'm just recording what's there. Crazy. Now look at these guys. These guys got caught stealing. Look, Poop Jeet's out there getting caught stealing liquor from the LCBO. Look at the last names, guys. What does that say? Singh, 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 Kumar, Singh. What did they do? They were stealing. Look at them on camera. On camera. But they're coming over here to make Canada a better country. They're coming over here to assimilate. No, they're not doing any of that. Sorry. They're not doing any of that. Look at that. They're taking down the California maid. Look at that. All gone. Oh, man, these liberals are crazy. They are. They're insane. Anyway, I digress. The point is carbon tax Carney is dangerous. He's a very dangerous man. And now he's running the federal government. Nobody even elected him. Like, it's just crazy. It's just going to get worse from here on out. I mean, we already know this now anyway. So it's really no shocker to me. I think it's a shocker to everybody that's been living under a rock.
People in Ontario are confused about what happens to the U.S. alcohol taken off LCBO shelves. Premier Ford was swift to remove American alcohol off the shelves of LCBO amid Trump's tariffs, and people are confused about who's taking the financial hit for the removed bottles and where do they go. And it turns out these products are purchased by LCBO, and an LCBO spokesperson confirmed that the inventory will be stored until further notice rather than being destroyed or sent back.
So they're going to go and store liquor that's already been bought until further notice. And you believe that?
People in Ontario are confused about what happens to the U.S. alcohol taken off LCBO shelves. Premier Ford was swift to remove American alcohol off the shelves of LCBO.
Right? Like just cognesses or cognus. So anyway, they're just being reactionary. All right? They're being reactionary. So they even took it offline too. So if you go to LCBO, they remove the online purchase from American items. Service is unavailable. It's funny, ain't it? How did we get here? Well, people just don't want to accept truth. So that's how we got here. That's what I believe. But we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens.
I didn't get the whole thing that they were friends and like, I don't know.
So I tied an onion.
How weak these guys are. Ma'am, that's just a waste of time. Right? It's crazy. Waste of time. As the guy said, waste of space. What's going on, man?
What's going on, bro? Long time no see.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to do some dating app content. When are you going to start it up?
I know.
Listen, bro. I honestly, I've been trying to figure out. Well, we got PayPal, right? I think I've even got the PayPal saved. I believe. I gotta double check tonight.
Well, I have to check. I have to make sure that it's still working and shit. But I don't know if it's still working. Might be. I might be.
It's not safe. My bad, it's okay.
What's that? What's that? Go ahead, man.
Like, I haven't seen you in a minute, man. Like, I'm like, what? Like, where's my bro at? I've been trying to look.
You're breaking up. You're breaking up. You got to get a better connection, man. Because you're breaking up.
Shit. Am I still breaking up?
Yeah, you're like breaking up. Yeah, it's your connection. It's like making a background noise. It's like it sounds like you have static. Yeah, it sounds like you have static, man. I don't know what that is. Just call back in because I don't know what happened. Oh, but yeah, I've been just doing my own thing, man. Hitting the gym up, doing what I gotta do, staying away from faggots, just keeping my conscience, sharp. Because you really can't everybody's on a phone now. So I mean, what else is anyone supposed to do? They're not gonna talk to each other in real life because it has to be transactional. They want transactional relationships. What can I get from you for you to give to me? And really, I don't really care who likes me and who don't like me on the internet. I don't care. Like I'm never did this for people to like me to get validation. I just don't care. Like I just don't give a fuck. I just don't care. I care enough to like come on here and be like, yo, this guy's lying, that girl's a whore, this guy's wrong.
No, but that's so funny.
I'm okay with doing that.
I just brush my teeth. I try to make sure.
Right? Like this guy's lying, this guy's a whore, and whatever. Like that's cool.
I'm not even
I paid 45 grand for new teeth.
Hey, I paid for fake teeth.
What?
Because I had receding gum lines.
These guys are
doing.
So like my fucking shit was like starting to get loose, so they pull them all out and they screw in like titanium implants on the top and bottom.
Like they live in a fake
and then they screw in new teeth. Like
and the economy looks like it's gonna work.
New teeth.
A whole painful, awful.
And they say they know.
Yeah, it's like a 6 month long process. You have to let your gums heal and everything.
Literally.
Right. Again, I told you, man, I don't have to talk to none of them. It's a waste of time. I get more conversation out there. I just think it's funny. I just think it's funny that these whores are still on this shit. Still on this shit. Doing nothing.
Corey, when
are you going back to work?
Chronically online. Look.
I already did.
How was that? Huh?
Normal, I guess, but stupid.
Chronically online. Look at this.
Corey.
Oh yeah, you know what?
How do you feel about it?
I'm gonna show you. Watch this. Here's a story that I want you guys to see. Okay, you want to know what happened to this? What they do? I'm gonna show you the psychoticness. Look. I'm gonna show you the psychoticness. Hold on. I got you. Yeah, Street is Stephen Grass. Stephen Grass. I'm gonna show you their psychoticness. Okay, this is what these guys do. Okay, this is what happens. You guys see that there? Teenager 16 is tortured and dismembered after Valentine's Day meetup. What sick, degenerative, psychotic piece of garbage, scum. Right? Okay, what happened then, right? So a missing Florida teen was brutally tortured and dismembered after she met up with a man more than twice her age for Valentine's Day. Miranda Cressette, 16, said she had met a 35-year-old Stephen Grass on a dating streaming service. And the two together celebrate Valentine's Day on February 15th, St. Petersburg. Police Chief Anthony Holloway announced at a news conference on Friday. So they met. A 35-year-old is on a dating app talking to a 16-year-old girl on a dating app. That's what he's doing. He's on a dating streaming service talking to underage girls. And so what happened? Gress picked up Corsette from her Gulfport home and took her to his house, spending the day together before Gress took her back home that evening, Holloway said. But the next day, authorities say the teen returned to Gress's home on her own. By February 24th, Corsette's grandmother, who took care of the homeschooled teen after her parents died, reported her missing. We are very familiar with Miranda. That's what the police chief said. The commander said that the teen is also the mother of an 11-month-old baby. So a 16-year-old girl is the mother of an 11-month-old baby. Okay. She's a frequent runaway. She has a history of mental health issues and also drug abuse. The grandmother is her primary care. Okay. This is her here. This guy's talking to, look at this. These cogs are talking to underage girls on dating apps. That's what they're doing. That's why they look like that. So what did he do? Police say now say career remaining with Gress, his domestic partner, Michelle Brandes, 37, for several days. Then on February 20th, the couple suspected Corsette stole a ring from them, and then they started to torture the girl. Gress and Brandes held the victim against her will for more than 7 days and tortured her repeatedly, beating the victim and eventually stuffing a billiard ball into her mouth and wrapping her face with plastic wrap, causing her to suffocate. This is what these guys do. This is why their app is trash. All right? So that's what they have. That's all they have to promote. I mean, it's funny to me, right? That's why they look like that, because they're literally psychotic. And these, clowns on this shit, they're never going to be able to discern from that. It's like, oh, okay, cool. You do you, I'll do me. And we will see who's gonna win at the end of the day, right? So that's what these cogs are doing. They're looking for 16-year-old girls on here to like torture and shit. It's really crazy. But anyway, this is what they've done.
How are you guys tonight?
How are you guys tonight? How are you guys tonight? I'm smoking a swag. How are you guys tonight? How are you guys tonight? Anyway, I'm going to play this thing about Justin Trudeau. Pierre's got this really great video of Justin Trudeau's lies. Let me see if I can find it. There's a great ad that I keep hearing. Hold on. I don't know where it's at. Mark Carney ad. Where is the ad? I don't know. There's his ad, right? And he's going, he's just like Justin. Because he's just like Justin. He's like Justin Trudeau. Yeah, I don't know where the ad is, but it's all good. All good. Yeah, what's up, man?
Hey, man. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah.
Man, that is insane. I heard, I think it was 2 days ago, Trump was arguing with this guy. I thought he was one of his, antagonists. But it was a really big thing. He told him to get out and everything. I was like, oh. It was big. I forgot his name.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
There you go.
And something that my government is going to do is to use.
Oh shit. Yeah, it still sounds like you got background noise, man. Yeah, you got background noise, man. Like I can't keep that up on the stream. There it is. Here it is.
Mark Carney is back from Europe
Speaking as a European,
to finish what he started. As Justin Trudeau's economic advisor, he's been pushing
a steady increase in the price of carbon.
on you for years. Now he's planning to hit you with
Effectively a shadow carbon price.
after the election. And that will cost you even more because he thinks
Carbon prices have been applied sparingly. They've been set far too low.
You sneaky.
carbon tax Carney. He's just like Justin.
I mean, that's the facts. He's carbon tax Carney. He is just like Justin Trudeau. Someone in the comments said, "Oh, it's misinformation." What? That he's actually just like Justin Trudeau. I mean, it's the truth. He's just like Justin Trudeau.
Why should Canadians believe you'll do anything differently than Justin Trudeau?
I think we have the same values and try and achieve the same end. Rent price.
Why should Canadians believe you'll do anything differently than Justin Trudeau?
I think we have the same values and try and achieve the same end.
Rent prices are up nearly 6% year over year.
Last March, more than 2 million people turned to a food bank, up 90% from 5 years ago.
Ottawa's deficit is now nearly $62 billion.
You think I voted for this? I didn't vote for this.
Food bank use in Canada has reached a new record high. Several people
He's just like Justin Trudeau. It's the exact same. I'm not gonna vote for him. Why? Because you say I should? Man. Look.
Grande différence entre les deux.
Oh, that's not the one. Yeah, so anyway, I'm hoping Pierre can, pull it. I'm gonna do the best I can to put out good messaging. Because carbon tax Carney's a liar. He's an absolute liar. Because that's all he does is lie. He lies to Canadians for votes. I mean, that's it. Look, it's the fourth term.
How would you describe the threat that these cartels pose to Canadians and Canadian national security?
It's organized crime, right? And so organized crime, no matter what shape it takes, is a threat to us. And we're seeing an increase in it. We're also seeing an increase in gun violence. We're seeing an increase in gang violence. And it's being fueled by drug money. Yep. And so we are being affected in a way we've not previously seen. The problems are moving north. The gun problem is moving north. The fentanyl problem exists here.
Yep.
And I would say that 10, 15, 20 years ago, we would not have used the word cartel with regard to activity in Canada, but it's very prevalent now. It's becoming a problem.
Right? They've lost their minds. It's crazy.
Looking for the right cup. How would you describe?
Okay, so we got that one. Right, I'm just gonna play you exactly what he said. Look.
Biggest supplier of fertilizer, biggest supplier of aluminum, biggest supplier of semiconductors. We supply almost all their semiconductors. That whole, everybody.
No, that's a lie. He doesn't. No.
They all need semiconductors. They all.
Canada is like the third lowest.
From Canada.
Less than 1%.
Maybe they won't. Maybe one day they won't show up.
Vietnam has the most. Right? If Carney wins, Canada loses. So that's what's going on. Mark Carney has won. So now Canada has lost. Nothing I can do about that.
I think Mr. Carney's a very sneaky guy. He has been Trudeau's economic advisor for the last 5 years. Yeah. And what has been the result? Housing costs have doubled. Lineups at food banks have doubled. The national debt has doubled. He has...
Those voters are low information voters. They're not going to debate. They virtual signal with putting a Canada flag in there, right? They couldn't, their narrative had to change because they couldn't put an LGBTQ flag in their bio. They couldn't put transgender flag in their bio. They had to go to the Canada flag and point the fingers at Donald Trump. These guys are low information voters. Low information.
Trudeau's economic advisor for the last
If they had a
5
brain,
years.
they would
So
know
what
that
has
this
been the
guy
result?
has done
Housing
this
costs have
stuff.
doubled. Lineups at food banks have doubled. The
Right,
national
low
debt has
information.
doubled. He has helped Justin Trudeau impose the carbon tax and pushed for that tax to go up even more. And now he plans a real sneaky trick. He's going to hide the carbon tax for 2 months right before the election so that it will not appear at the gas station. But after the election's over, he'll bring in a much bigger carbon tax. That's why the people keep calling him carbon tax Carney. So if you want a change from the disastrous Trudeau, Carney, Liberal policies of the last 10 years, you have to elect common sense conservatives who will axe the taxes for everyone for good, who will slash bureaucracy, consultants, corporate welfare, foreign aid to bring down debt, taxes, and inflation, who will take GST off new homes and remove bureaucracy so that we can build houses people can afford. That's what real change is, and only common sense conservatives can deliver it.
That's what they don't want. They just want